Hi guys, Michael here. Today I'll be reviewing the Kamera SD-1 slider dolly. Okay, so I thought I'd do this review outside because it is a lovely day here in Melbourne, Australia today. So the first thing you will notice, or I noticed about the Kamera slider dolly SD-1 is the really sturdy construction. It's an all metal design with silicone wheels. They roll quite nicely. They're on bearings, as you can see in there. Yeah, it's just very well constructed, very sturdy, very rigid, which is definitely what you want. It has a 24-inch overall length, but it has 15 inches of slide area. So let's have a look at the slider. So this is the slider part here. It does have a level, and this thread here, it can unscrew, so you can use it as a 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch. You can use the mount. I'll be using the one that's on there now, so you can put this one away. This can just store right in here nicely. Just make sure you screw it in all the way, so I can't get it in there at the moment. That's alright, just leave it out. But anyway, yeah, that can screw into there, so you can store it in there. The other thing with the slider is, so it moves like this. You can screw this in, and it locks it in, so it won't move. So the reason you might want to lock that is because you may want to use the roller feature, which is actually the wheels rather than the slider. So first I'll demonstrate how the wheels work. So you can just, as you can see, these pegs here, when you screw this down, they just touch the ground, so the slider can't move. So the only thing that will move is this part, which is what you want if you want to use a slider. If you want to use it as a roller, you just unscrew this, screw them up till they clear the wheel, just like that. Do that on all 4 sides. And you've got yourself a roller, which is great for those really long shots you want to get. The only problem is you just got to make sure you've got a stable surface or a flat surface, because this here is a bit bumpy. Otherwise you can use the slider. Another great feature about this is you can mount it on a tripod. So you can mount it on a tripod right in the center, or you can mount it on the ends if you've got a heavy camera or something. Try one tripod there and another one there, so you can physically mount it up and use the slider. So let me just lock the wheels back in. I'll show you another feature before we move on. Actually, you can also film, so you can turn your wheels on an angle, any angle you want, just unscrewing this, turning the wheels. Same on the other side. Oops, the wrong way. There you go. Oops, so lock that in. So you can use it to rotate around objects. Maybe we'll go a bit more of a bend there. So you might have something in the middle you want to film, camera's on there, and you can do a little slide around it. So that's really awesome. Okay, I'll lock it in and I'll just show you the slider part with the camera on it. So lock the wheels back, easy as that. So wheels all locked back in. Screw back down the stops so it doesn't slide, so it doesn't roll, sorry. So as I mentioned before, what actually stops it from rolling is these little things here that you screw down from up top. Got rubber on the bottom, so they're pretty grippy. I've never had it move on me. Okay, so it's locked in nice and tight. The best thing to use with this slider is tripod head. It is hard to get a camera right on there. Well, it's not hard, but you just don't have much movement and the camera sits very low. So I've got this tripod head here. I think I just grabbed that on eBay. It's a quick release head, moves in almost every direction you can think of. You know, it spins, tilts down, all that stuff. So we screw that one on there. So it's tight. It's nice and tight now. And I've already got the quick release shoe on my camera here. So that just slides in. Just slides in and then screws tight on this side here. I wouldn't normally use this with my SLR. I'd probably use it with the camera that I'm filming this with, which is a Canon Ligria camcorder. So yeah, so that's how the camera would sit. This camera does weigh a bit and it's got a pretty heavy lens on it, so it is harder to slide. So it is a basic sliding motion, just like this. You can go fast, you can go slow. Oops, strap got caught, make sure you take your strap off. Just like that. And I'll give you a demo with the wheels, how they work. So lock those back in or out. Now you can use it like a... I'd also lock this out. I lock this in if you're going to use the roller, otherwise the camera might move around like this. So lock it in nice and tight. And you can use it as a slider. As I said, as long as your surface is nice and flat without any big bumps, that should work really well. So I purchased this from a website called photoshopstudio.com.au for about $150 plus around $20 delivery. It is very cheap for a slider, especially of this quality. I find the quality is amazing. It's really well built, and yeah, it definitely does the job. I'm going to show you some sample videos next, 3 of them. One of them will be the video slider. The other will be rolling using the wheels, and I'll do a third video of using the wheels again, but with them turned out, so we can get a curved type of view. That's about it. Highly recommended. Definitely a great slider for the money. Another quick little tip that I've come across is if you put your camera on, move the slider all the way to one end, and put this end on your shoulder and grab the wheels here. You've got yourself a nice steady shoulder cam. So it really does have more than one purpose, and it's great. Thanks for watching.